Hi everyone, so my name is Khanh Tran. My pronouns are they or them. And I'm a second year arts and law student at USyd, of course. I identify myself as queer, non-binary. What that means is that I don't identify with the same gender as I do when I was born, so that which was cis male back then. I don't feel, particularly male nor female at the moment. I'm also queer. For background, my pronouns are they and them. I think I kind of experienced two coming out. When I first came out, I was still cis male. My coming out journey was quite gradual. I guess it comes for many of us in our community. We fall in love, get a bolt of lightning, just go wham. And before you know it, you're roped in. All these irrationalities, but nice irrationalities. I fell in love and I thought to myself, damn, this is a guy, and I felt. So I guess the first was actually coming out to myself. I am also very, very religious. I actually nearly, very much trained to become a priest at one point. And then the first person I came out to was actually the person I liked at the time. The person really gave me, strength. The next step then was my family. It took years. Not gonna lie, it took years, but it was worth it. Is this just a phase? It's very unintentional sometimes, but it is definitely one of those more awkward questions. The second I get sometimes is that, are you female? Give some of the context here is that in Vietnam, we sometimes conjugate and conjoin trans identity and also queer gay identity and sexual orientation together. I think I wouldn't want to be straight. If I were straight, cis male, it would be a very different person. You won't be talking to Khan, you'll be talking to someone else. In bringing me to become more aware of my community, I wouldn't throw it away and I would carry on. This week, of course, is very much the USyd, celebrate being queer, being gay, being bi, being trans, everyone under the queer umbrella family. Coming up, there will also be the Queer People of Color Network's night. There's also going to be Shades Games Night. Just this morning, a presentation from those who protested very radically in 1968. And within all this, expect as well in Ani, there will be a Queer Ani edition coming up later on in the semester. So please pitch away for that. Pride Fest is incredible. There's a whole slew of different events. Please check USyd, Pride Fest 2021, and go. Ooh, that's actually a very, very spicy question. A straight Pride Festival. But I think it would be a smorgasbord, for lack of a better word, than a number of privileged entitled Karens, but also gamer bros, rather straight white cis gamer bros, who come together, cry about them being victimized when they're not. So guys, calm down. You guys need to have fun. Join us, get your flares on, get your leather on, get your rainbow on next Mardi Gras. There has been an overly done culture wars, especially within primary and secondary education within the West, but also in Australia, safe schools being under threat, not only from my own perspective as a queer person, also as for everyone. What is lacking is a frank honesty and willingness to treat queer awareness, queer education, also sexual health consent as an essential thing rather than as a tokenistic thing. I don't think that anyone on campus can go a day without knowing someone who's queer. By listening to this video now, you'll know knowing at least, I hope, I am another queer person you might be able to reach out to. We need to go beyond the tokenistic, and of course, Pride Fest is one of those means. Not only delivering, but also creating. So if you're a queer person, write out, reach out, go to activism, go and perform activism. But there's also the need for government to realize that queer education is absolutely essential for those people who don't realize yet that they are queer, for those people who are straight but very much benefit from knowing that their queer neighbor is included, and maybe themselves getting that confession from a queer person, and they will be able to accept that instantly.